The much-anticipated Samsung Galaxy S25 series is almost here. Rumors suggest we'll see the official unveiling at the Galaxy Unpacked event later this month, possibly on January 22. With its launch, the big question arises: is the Galaxy S25 worth upgrading to? For many users, this decision will hinge on three critical factors: the new Snapdragon chipset, Galaxy AI enhancements, and of course the price. The Galaxy S25 series is expected to feature the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset across all its models globally, marking a significant shift from the region-dependent chip strategy of the Galaxy S24. This decision could be a game-changer. The Snapdragon 8 Elite boasts an Oryon CPU that promises up to 45% performance improvement over its predecessor and an updated Adreno GPU with a 40% boost in graphics power. For those upgrading from older Galaxy models, these enhancements will be especially noticeable. Multitasking, gaming, and overall system responsiveness should see a substantial leap forward. Not only is the Snapdragon 8 Elite powerful, but it's also designed with efficiency in mind. This means users can expect faster speeds without sacrificing battery life, a critical factor for heavy phone users. Even if the Galaxy S25 series doesn't feature larger batteries, the improved power efficiency of this chipset could result in extended usage time. The performance improvements may be less enticing for Galaxy S24 users as their devices already sport robust hardware. However, for those with older models like the Galaxy S22 or earlier, the leap in performance could feel revolutionary. Samsung is doubling down on artificial intelligence with the Galaxy S25. While we don't have complete details about the new AI tools, speculation suggests Samsung is looking to make Bixby smarter and more contextual. Imagine your digital assistant seamlessly interpreting content on your screen, whether it's creating calendar events from text messages or navigating to an address without manual input. If implemented well, this could significantly enhance the user experience. AI features introduced last year, such as live translation and instant slow-mo, were practical and user-focused. However, Samsung's track record of rolling these features out to older Galaxy devices through software updates could be a double-edged sword. If new AI capabilities become available on Galaxy S23, S24 models via updates, it reduces the urgency to upgrade for users of these devices. On the flip side, hardware-dependent AI features exclusive to the Galaxy S25 could sway potential buyers. While all these advancements sound promising, pricing will play a decisive role in whether users decide to upgrade. Reports indicate the Snapdragon 8 Elite's advanced technology could push up production costs, leading to higher prices for the Galaxy S25 series. Battery efficiency and advanced AI capabilities could revolutionize your smartphone experience, making the investment worthwhile. The Galaxy S25 series is poised to deliver some significant upgrades from its powerhouse Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset to enhance AI capabilities. While these features promised a superior user experience, their value ultimately depends on what Samsung officially unveils at the Galaxy Unpacked event. If Samsung manages to balance innovation and pricing, the Galaxy S25 could be one of the most exciting flagship releases of the year. For now, the best course of action is to wait for the official announcement and see if the upgrades align with your needs and expectations. Whether you're a tech enthusiast eager for cutting-edge features or a practical user evaluating the necessity of an upgrade, the Galaxy S25 is definitely a phone to watch. Waits in the smartphone world. Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm x 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year: the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones: white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like titanium violet and yellow, And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like titanium blue and green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery-smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.